Josh dies, and then the real story begins. Enjoy this audio sample from Siri Andal, Quest for the Crystal of Light, written by Wells Hall and Lindsay Anderson. Coming soon to Audible.
The reality of her father's death continued to sink into Vanessa's soul, and with each passing moment, she continued to spiral emotionally downward. Finally, she could take it no longer and left the room crying as she raced to her bedroom. As the police chief again offered his sorrow for their loss, Ava turned to follow Vanessa and tend to her needs. Janie watched as she moved away and then suddenly felt an element of danger. A dark force had entered the house. Ava felt the darkness as well and turned to Janie for confirmation and help. The two were instantly away in a flash, a blur. Josh felt the darkness as well and watched the women go. He instinctively wanted to help, but questioned what he should do. Allie was hurting too. The entire family was. Then a hand rested on his shoulder. He looked up into the loving face of a man he had not seen there before. In the man's face and eyes, Josh could see truth, divinity, and pure love. The man directed Josh to follow after the others with the nod of his head and with loving power and authority. Josh felt an eagerness to obey and wasted no time jumping to his feet and racing away after the others. Ava was the first to reach Vanessa's closed bedroom door, but hesitated a moment, allowing Janie to catch up. The two looked at each other in silence, then stepped through the door in unison. Josh came around the corner just in time to see the two women disappear through the closed door. Reaching the door, he paused, not quite sure what to do. Until now, Janie had always been with him, holding his hand while he just followed. Josh paused, thought a moment, and then did the only thing he could think of. He lowered his head and placed it on the door and pushed. To his pleasant surprise, he stepped right in and through the door, with no problem. Josh's satisfaction over his accomplishment was short-lived, as a foul and foreboding vapor of darkness flowed from the far side of the room. The walls had disappeared in a mist of darkness that extended far into the distant horizon. Two dark and loathsome figures prowled at the head of the bed, where Vanessa lay wrapped around a pillow in a fetal position, her face buried in it, in an attempt to silence her uncontrollable sobbing. To each side of her stood Janie and Ava. They were determined and undaunted, radiating a white, celestial glow of power against the mist of darkness. Demons, Josh thought, and instinctively moved to his little girl. "Don't touch her," Janie ordered Josh, without taking her eyes off the dark figures.
"Our hero, coming to protect his little darling," one of the demons mocked at Josh in a high-pitched, hideous voice.
Josh observed from the figures' countenances that they were women. He felt that these were women who had once possessed great power, light, and beauty. The same power, light, and beauty Janie and Ava now radiated. Their once majestic figures had grown cold and dark, gnarled and deformed by more than a score millennia of anger, hate, and revenge. Their hideous and loathsome forms were beyond true mortal description. "Encourage Vanessa, but do not touch her," Janie called out to Josh without breaking eye contact with the demonic forms. "Hang in there, Vanessa," Josh muttered softly as he sat next to his daughter on the bed, not quite sure what to do. "I love you," he continued.
"You'll have to do better than that,"
came the same hideous screeching voice again. Josh looked up to see the same demon who had mocked him before. Then beyond, he could make out the forms of additional figures approaching in the darkness. "Josh, stay focused on Vanessa and nothing else," Janie commanded. A little startled by it all, Josh looked back at his little girl, still sobbing on her bed. He could sense her anxiety, her distress, her foreboding, and her fear. Fear, the word echoed in his mind. Fear erodes hope, faith, and happiness. Fear is the dark side's greatest tool. Through fear, they have waged wars, toppled nations, and claimed far too many souls. "Please, Vanessa," Josh pleaded, still unsure what to do, but now very sure what was going on and who the demon's target was. "Sing to her," Janie suggested. What should he sing? Allie was the one who sang to the children when they were going to sleep. "Oh, Vanessa," Josh thought, If you only knew who you really are. His heart was burning within him. There it was.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star,
Josh whispered a little awkwardly.
how I wonder what you are.
He began singing.
Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky.
He was gaining confidence.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
Josh just stared at his beloved but hurting, aching daughter. How he loved her. A sparkle glistened from her tears. Josh continued.
Twinkle, twinkle, my little star, how I wonder who you really are.
His voice began to carry conviction, gentleness, love, and determination. The words didn't flow from his mind, but straight from his heart. A smile graced the faces of Janie and Ava as they continued their concentrated focus on their foes, who were continuing to gather.
Up above this world so high,
Josh continued.
you're my diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, my little star, how I love you just the way you are.